Uyghurs, the ancient minority. The Uyghurs are a proud group of Asian Muslims that once ruled a great empire. Uyghurs have lived in and around the Xinjiang province in China for thousands of years. Though they are now ruled by China, they were once their own country that China was allies with and respected. The Uyghurs are an Asian ethnic group that follow Islam. They were a group of nomads living where the Xinjiang province in China is now during the 7th century to the 9th century, and until 934 CE following Manichaeism. Uyghurs today are protesting against the Chinese government. They want to break off from China and become a separate country called the Uyghur Autonomous Region or East Turkestan. They are also protesting against how the Chinese government executed 7 Uyghurs. The Uyghurs controlled a large section of the Silk Road, which meant they grew very powerful when the Silk Road was around. They reached their largest extent during the 8th and 9th centuries. Though this image does not show the Silk Roads, they ran through the center of the Uyghur Empire. Uyghurs play the dotar, a 2-string guitar, and the ravab, a 6-string mandolin, as cultural instruments. These instruments originally came from the west end of the Silk Road, near Rome. You can see these instruments hanging near the top of the picture. The Uyghurs first gained a high level of power in the 8th and 9th centuries when they ruled an empire from Manchuria to the Caspian Sea. They ruled the Xinjiang region in nowadays China from 107 BCE to 1206, when Genghis Khan conquered almost all of Asia. Uyghurs live in the Xinjiang region in China, the area that is 2 huge mountain ranges, the lowest point in China, and the Taklamakan Desert. The Xinjiang region is the furthest west region in China, the closest to Central Asia. This affected the Silk Road so greatly because they controlled a large section of the Silk Roads. This meant that many travelers passing through the Silk Roads were at least partially exposed to the Uyghur culture. The Uyghurs' culture was so greatly affected by the Silk Roads because they controlled a long section of the Silk Roads, so they ended up extremely different from their close neighbors, the Chinese.